You've heard him talking about financial planning on the radio.
Because they didn't have this emotional weight.
Very simple. It doesn't take too much effort, but if people will...
You've heard him talking about financial planning on podcasts.
And write everything down, every stick of gum, every latte, every board. Thank you, Ron. Fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guest.
You may have even heard him talking about financial planning live on stage. Well, now it's time to invite Mike Cena to your stage.
To me, Mike has a great command of the audience, almost like a good overview of the information and a good way of presenting the information in very concise points that you can learn from and take something away from what he says.
Like every time Mike speaks, I learn something from him because he's talking about wide and about diverse things that will really bring you in and kind of suck you into the story. He's a great storyteller. So I love hearing the stories, and he's really good at picking himself apart in this when he's speaking, and it makes you laugh because he's laughing at himself.
He also always talks about subjects that really matter to everyone, I think, because he lots of times talks about money, which is what he manages for his job anyway. So I feel like I always learn something from what he says, whether it's about money or it's about connecting with other people or about even polo. He does speeches about polos, which is great fun. So I know him as a person and as someone who I could trust with my money too. Oh yeah, he's a very entertaining person.
Certified financial planner and author Mike Cena has a lot to say about money and about life. And he's ready to speak at your next group event or civic meeting.
I talk to a variety of different groups. I love speaking, of course, at Toastmasters. I speak to Lions Club. I speak to networking groups. Most any association that meets on a regular basis, they're always looking for speakers that have something a little different to offer. That's the type of people that I speak to. And I talk about different things. Typically, money is on the periphery, particularly the technical things that we talked about a little bit ago. I almost never talk about, well, you should do a Roth or a traditional IRA, or you need to set your budget up this way, or if you're spending too much money here, it's too much. I don't get into that, very rarely. When I speak, I try to talk about things that will make a difference in people's lives, that will entertain them, that will enrich them, that they'll walk away from feeling that they didn't waste their time, that they had fun. That's the overriding objective. I want to have fun, and I want my audience to have fun.
It's as simple as making a phone call or sending an email. Contact Mike Cena today, and your next event is sure to be a lot more fun and educational.